Yeah, she is a shark because she saw an African eat with his hand. Yeah, that was very, very shake history. You know, in 2020, I recently moved to the United States, and I was in my first job. Like I said before, I was a custodian, so cleaning service. You clean the offices, bathroom, and everything. So, yeah, I got a training for about a week, and I started in this job, and I love it. After being a teacher in my country, working for my government for 10 years, when I moved here, the first job I got was custodian. Custodian. I don't know if I pronounce very well, but it's custodian or custodian, cleaning service. Yeah, I love it. So I started with my wage. It was about $14 an hour. That was in 2020, before COVID-19. So we were a lot of people, you know, we were Chinese people, African people. I'm also from Africa, Latino people. So, you know, and American people, black or white American, and working, you know, for this company. It was, you know, best thing to start. I started learning English, speaking English. I really know to write English very well because we learn English in our country. So better we write, the bigger thing is speaking. So when I come here, I got a chance and I meet people, I start learning, speaking to improve, you know, my vocabulary, my pronunciation, and everything. So I love that job because we were talking to each other, you know, different country, different community, you know, different background, different origin, and I love the job. So everyone bring their own food. I cook at home. I bring my own food. And one day I was eating, and a Chinese lady, she worked for the company. She has spent more than 6 years before I came. She has spent more than 6 years, she told me, with the company. So she was, you know, she was very close to me because sometimes she's gonna find something for me, and she was like, she wanna treat me like a son, and she was the mom. So yeah, it was a good relation. And I bring my own food. One day I was eating, that's a local food. So I wash my hands, sitting, and start eating my food with my hand. And that lady wasn't in shock. And she went straight, find a spoon for me. I said, no, don't find a spoon for me. I don't need it. And she, you know, she insisted and she wanted me to take this. But I said, no, don't do that again. Don't do that again, please. Let me eat. That's my food. I can do whatever I want. I'm not using your hand to eat my food. You know, I was kind of like a surprise because she always use, you know, the Chinese use, I don't know how to call it, you know, they use, you guys know what they use to eat. So she always used that to eat. But I never talk about that. And I never complain. And why in my turn, I'm eating my food, which I supposed to eat with my hand. Because sometimes I eat with spoon. When the food need to be eat with a spoon, I do that. But on that day, the food I bring, I supposed to eat with my hand. So I was kind of like confused why she did that to me. I never complain about what you eat, how you eat. But when it come to me, you know, you were looking like a, you know, like a people, and you know, and you were, I don't understand that. And I said, no, don't do that again, please. Let me eat my food. So I eat my food. And on that day, no, the relationship with me and her, I put too much, you know, space next time. You know, I don't, you know, because why I talk about that history? You should respect people culture. It's not like your culture is the best and my culture is bad. It's not like your culture is bad and my culture is good. No. Respect other people's culture, respect the way of other people does or do things. That is the identity. That is the culture. Why you look at other people and think you are much better or your culture is much better? No, that's not. Respect other people. Respect other religion. Respect other community. Respect other people's way of doing things. That is respect. I will, like I said, I don't accept people who don't treat others like themselves. You should always respect yourself. If you respect yourself, you're gonna respect other people. So what that lady did on that day, I don't like it. And I told her, don't do that again. Never do that again. So the relationship with me and her, no, I put too much distance. Too much distance. Because think that your culture is better than other people's culture, that's not the way of life. Why I share that history? Because, that thing shocked me. It shocked me and I don't like it. And I don't like people that treat other people like they know much better or like they are better people than them. That's not the way of life. Respect other people you meet. Respect them because that's the way they do things. And they love doing it. They like it because it is in their culture. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.